Hey guys, how's it going? Today is a super exciting day. Like, I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this, because today we finally get to take a look at a headset that is different in some way, shape, or form, or exciting with the technology that it has. And while today isn't going to be my fully blown review of the Pico 4, which is the device we're checking out today, since, you know, it just arrived at my door yesterday, so I can't exactly test it out properly in one night, we are going to do a fully blown unboxing and first look at the device. Just two words of note. One, this device was sent to me by Pico, so while I was not paid in any way to make these videos, this device was sent out to me for free. And also, throughout the entire video, I end up calling it the Pico Neo 4, even though it's just called the Pico 4. So, for whatever reason, no Neo. This is just the Pico 4, not the Neo 4. And just in case you're not aware, this headset is what is supposedly going to be a great alternative to the Quest 2. It's made by Pico, which is owned by ByteDance, which is TikTok's parent company. So take that as you will. But because there's basically no room in this room, let me take you guys downstairs. So here we are, because there's literally not enough room for this anywhere else. We've got the Pico Neo 4. I cannot tell you how long I've waited for this. I am probably like the last content creator on the platform to get my hands on one of these, but that could also be a good thing, because it means that I don't have to face any of the software issues that they potentially had to face. That's if Pico fixed them. Box seems a little familiar, but better packed than my Quest 2, because my Quest 2, when that arrived, that was just kind of flying around the place. Look at that. It's so tightly packed, I cannot get it out. This box looks a little familiar. It looks really nice in the front. Quest 2 didn't look like this. Look at that. Ooh, it's got like a reflective surface and everything. To the side, you've got the Pico, and in the back looks a little familiar. At least the controllers are different this time. Oh yes. And I know for a fact that somewhere in here there's like a super satisfying peel that we need to get right. Slides off to the side. So if you look at it from the side, that's engraved on there. Ooh, that's very satisfying. And then in here you've got what seems to be accessories and stuff. Nothing in here, just the headset. And wow, is it light. Compared to the Quest, this is super light. Here's the peel. It doesn't seem like they did an amazing job putting it on, but I am going to do the most incredible job at taking it off. That's very nice. And then we've got more of them. That one could be better. Then we've got another one. This is the Pico Neo 4. As you can see, it is tiny. I mean, this entire part here is a faceplate. So this is the actual size of the Pico Neo 4. That is tiny. I don't think I've seen anything like it ever before. And then the magnetic faceplate just snaps back on. Ooh, very nice. Those are those beautiful pancake lenses that everyone has been so happy about. Other than that, I mean, it looks like a much smaller Quest 2. It's got the speakers in the side of the headband. It's got its 4 cameras in the front, including the RGB sensor in the middle. And let's power it on, see if it's got any juice. It does. So, while that's powering on, let's take a look at the controllers. These are possibly one of the first controllers to be different than the Quest 2 controllers. The rings are different. You could add full finger tracking, which they've opted not to do. But other than that, we've got the battery tabs. So one controller, I can already feel it vibrating. And this one's also vibrating. They actually feel all right. I would love some knuckle straps or something. I feel like I'm gonna throw these out. I'm used to having knuckle straps and grips and stuff, so this is new, but I can instantly see the record button and the snapshot button right there on the controller, which is going to come in super handy. So what do we have here? Oh, a little nose flap. Look at it. Oh, a glasses spacer. These look like something that I can put around my wrist. How do you put on? It's definitely not, but that's the way I'm gonna do it. If I let go, they don't fly into space. And I'm gonna do a quick first look at the visuals down here because I really want to see this. Oh, wow. So first impression of faceplate. I don't like the faceplate. It's very weird. It's very hard on my face. But I bet there will be third-party ones. It's almost not there, and that's not right. Let's see. English United Kingdom, yes please. Select country or region. That's Iceland, close enough. When you spawn in, software-wise, it looks a little bit broken. The keyboard looks like it's cut off at the bottom. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay, I got a better keyboard now. Yeah, this one certainly looks a lot better. Sign up. Let's go. First thing, you do not need a TikTok account. You do not need a Facebook account. You just sign up for a Pico account. Verification code. First things first, pancake lenses, beautiful. I cannot speak for the screen because I cannot see the screen. Share with Pico. Pico Analytics. Well, this woman here is very convincing, so I will share my analytics with Pico. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit. What is now going to happen is I'm going to take the glasses spacer. I want to witness pancake lenses. I don't like having my glasses inside a headset, but wow. Those displays. Very crisp. What does this say? Select plus or minus. Oh yeah, because this thing has those, it moves around. Oh. Okay, so I'm in color pass-through now, and I can see what people meant by it's not depth correct. Like, it's very, very weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's really nice to have color pass-through, but it's like, the further things are, really nice. But the closer, like, if you put your hand close up here, really, really weird. But what's really interesting is I don't see any of that kind of like gray-ish thing that I saw on all the Quest Pro videos. Ooh, how did you know that this is the floor? It's also created the floor. Guardian creation is exactly like it is on the Quest. Okay, I'm in the system now, and honestly, it just looks like a kawaii version of the Quest. Update offline. Okay, we'll update. I'm gonna pack up. We're gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. See you up there. So, that's my very random unboxing of the Pico Neo 4. Yes, I did slowly lose my mind over that unboxing as things just continued to break. And I mean things technologically wise. We actually had a second camera pointing down at the Pico Neo 4 on the table, and that decided to just shut down mid. Anyway, yeah, nothing ever works. Pico Neo 4. We took a quick look at it on livestream yesterday, and you guys had a few questions. And while I don't have those answers to those questions for you just yet, this is the device, and first looks are absolutely incredible. I mean, first thing I noticed instantly as I picked this thing up is how light it was, because compared to the Quest 2, it really is light, and this is the headset. The rest of what you see during this video is the facepad, which, by the way, isn't very good. It kind of feels hard and rough, like the default Quest 2 facepad did as well. So no points taken away there, because the Quest 2 also had a very bad default facepad. But I would love to see an addition from like VR Cover or someone. Hit me up, VR Cover. These are the lenses. Those beautiful pancake lenses that everyone was screaming about, with the panels inside, of course, complementing those very, very well. First thing I noticed when I put this headset on with glasses is how sharp it was. It's instantly obvious the upgrade over the Quest. Yes, it's an upgrade over the Quest. Whether I would upgrade from the Quest to this, I will talk about in the actual review video, as that's not as instantly obvious. But the screens and the lens quality, you can definitely see the difference. I did post a quick Twitter thread yesterday talking about things I've noticed, and the software experience at the beginning turned out to be pretty damn bad, but the software later on updated itself, and honestly, it fixed most of the problems I was having. And Pico did warn us about this as content creators. We were told that the beginning software version actually had a few bugs and was unfinished, and afterwards we'd get updates that would fix all of that. And that is true. That's basically what happened. And now the software experience is honestly quite nice, but as I called it on Twitter, it looks like a MIUI version of the Quest. Now, I haven't been in it for very long, so I cannot speak for the software experience long term, but all I'm saying is I haven't noticed any bugs or anything like that. At the beginning, there was some English mismatching, some bugs with the keyboard and stuff, but now it actually seems to be working quite nicely. While I have had no experience with Virtual Desktop just yet for my first look, I have had experience with Pico's streaming software, and I know that a lot of you have had problems with it, so again, I'm not going to speak about it long term, but I have had no issues with Pico's streaming software. I switched the quality over to HD and no problems. Maybe it's the fact that I'm standing literally right underneath my access point, it's on my ceiling, or maybe it's just the fact that I have an obnoxiously good access point. I'm not certain. But I have had no problems with their streaming software. So it does support PCVR and its library of games. I feel like we need to talk about this a little bit. The library of games is really what's pushing me back here. Of course, I have a really large library of games on my Quest 2, and that is something that I don't want to lose. Of course, switching to any headset, you're going to unfortunately lose that library of games. And honestly, I'd be perfectly fine with that if I could repurchase those games on this headset, but I can't. But it does also have some pretty nice titles. For example, we've got Demio, we've got Virtual Desktop, we've got, well, can Virtual Desktop really be called a title? I'm calling it a title because it's an app you can get in the store. We've got Rec Room, no VR chat. We've got 11 Table Tennis, Multibrush, After the Fall, Warplanes, Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery actually is on here apparently. That's pretty nice. I haven't looked fully through the store. I'm just reading. I'm reading from the back of the box. And while Pico does have a phone app, you don't actually need the phone app to set up the headset. That's something nice that I've noticed. I did not need the phone app to do anything with the headset whatsoever. I did not need a TikTok account. I did not need a ByteDance account. I just instantly jumped right in with a Pico account. So that was quite nice, you know, not needing a separate social media account and not needing a phone to set it up. A breath of fresh air. Pass-through, beautiful. I love the pass-through in this thing. And while it's not magnificent, it's still kind of grainy, it is a color pass-through and it is quite nice and sharp. And I feel like AR apps would thrive on this, but it's not depth correct. And as I showed you guys yesterday on live stream, that can be a little bit weird when things are close up. When they're far away, just fine, which is why I'm wondering if Demio could add that AR mode to the Pico. That would be fantastic. But depth correct up close, a little bit wonky there. Battery life has been pretty good. Not as good as on my Quest 2, but that could also be because I have a battery head strap plugged into my Quest 2. Oh, also, controllers, I added knuckle straps because I love my knuckle straps and I need them in my life. So I'm quite loving this, to be honest. These controllers fit really nicely in the hand. And yeah, that's going to be it. Those are my first looks. Everything in more detail will be out for you guys during the review and during my proper hands-on with this device. But yesterday I asked you guys if you want to see the unboxing, and you said yes. It's a very cursed unboxing, but here's the device. Kind of first look-ish. I wish I had a better way to show it off to you guys than just holding it, but I don't own a table, so there we go. That's my unboxing and first look at the Pico Neo 4. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit different, actually very different. If you guys liked it, please do leave a like. If you disliked it, I guess this butt works too. If you want to join the community, we have a Discord down below, we have a Reddit down below, so make sure to check those out. Thank you so much to the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys help me out a ton, paying my bills, paying my subscriptions, and overall helping me make these videos better. If you guys want to be subscribed, want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel daily, make sure to smack that subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.